as we age, we roll our shoulders forward.
We tend to, and part of it's lifestyle, you know, texting, driving, washing, you know, we tend to do this. And the best anti-aging secret is great posture.
Okay.
And so this really helps because the SPIRO really helps because when you, your head and you just, you know, your hands are about shoulder width apart, which is ideal. They're not too wide. So you really get to work your traps. And then if you press your elbows towards the floor, you can feel the middle and the upper part of your back. And then if you push away from your head, you really feel your upper back. And so a strong back needs a strong core, so your stomach too. So you can pull yourself up and come back down. And when you come back down, you really want to extend your arms and come up.
Nice.
And down and just tap and come up and down. Now, if you can increase it and bring it directly above your head and then bring it back down. Pull your shoulders back, tuck in your tummy and come back down. And then you can even come up, bring it over your head, bring it down and do some rotation for your obliques and then come back down. So that's one thing you could do. And a good thing you could do for your lower abs is just take your legs up and then you're gonna scissor and make sure you press your lower back into the floor. And how I do that is I always bring my knees directly above the hip.
Okay.
So it's not so important that your legs are super straight. It's that you bring your knees above your hips and then you can come up and tap and come back. And you're tapping the same leg and come up and tap.
That's awesome.
And then there's also, I don't really like putting my feet, I like doing it barefoot.
Okay, yeah.
So now this is great because to have control over the stretcher and your feet are spaced apart, you have to keep them spaced apart so you're already engaging your core. So you can take your hands behind you and just lean back, okay? And just hold it. Now, you want to keep your knees as high as your ankles as high as your knees and just hold it. You can use your hands back here or you can bring your hands here. You can come down here and pull up here. Did these for your lower abs. So, some people, we're gonna do some like toe taps, but you wanna make sure you press your lower back into the mat.
Okay.
Okay, and you should be able to feel your hip bones. Now, if you relax, your hip bones are more pronounced. But when you push your lower back into the mat, your hip bones aren't as pronounced. So that way, you know you're tucking your pelvis. So then you're gonna just take your legs tabletop. And again, to keep control, have control over the SPIRO, you need to apply a little bit of pressure with the side of your foot. It's not uncomfortable, it just holds it in place. And you can feel your stomach. And so we could tap and bring it back. Don't arch your lower back, keep it pressed into the floor. So we can do about 20 of these and then hold it here. And you could take your hands behind your head if you feel like you're strong. But if you don't feel as strong, you could take your hands to your side and just push out and bring it in. Make sure your knees come right back over your hips and just push away. Okay, and that's a great, and you can feel it right in your abs because your feet are separated enough to where you still have contracting your stomach. So then you can tap down, bring it back, push out, So inhale here, exhale, inhale, exhale. I like to inhale through my nose, blow out through my mouth, inhale through the nose.
Awesome. That's a good workout.
Blow out through my mouth. Isn't it good? And then if you're a little stronger, okay, you're doing this with a friend, maybe they're pushing here. But if you have more strength in your abs, you can drop your legs low, but you want to lift your head so you don't arch your back. And then come back to tabletop. So drop your legs, come back to tabletop. Drop your legs. If you're even stronger, you could drop your legs, come all the way up. Drop your legs, come all the way up. If you're stronger than this, you could slow down the speed and come down for a 4 count. Hold it for a 4 count, and then come back up for a 4 count. So you would inhale here, exhale as you drop your legs, and then back up. And that's it.